Welcome to Pinedale, Wyoming. Pinedale High School, a beautiful setting for Saturday afternoon basketball here on mylocalradio.com. Lyman Eagle basketball is now online. mylocalradio.com presents this video stream of Lyman Eagle basketball, being brought to you by Rocky Mountain Yeti Group of Evanston and Pinedale, featuring quality Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram vehicles. By Wyoming Dental Specialties, the orthodontist, endodontists, and oral surgeons helping you to stay healthy. By Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet of Evanston, we're a different kind of dealer. By West Star Printing of Evanston, for all of your printing needs, including graduation announcements. By Rocky Mountain Signs of Evanston, for all of your signage needs in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho. By Chad's Automotive of Evanston, where no job is too big or too small, they're always fair and always honest at Chad's Automotive. And by Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. Well, we welcome you here. A few of the faithful braved the storm in the southwest corner of the state to make their way to Pinedale here this afternoon, this evening, where the Pinedale Wranglers are going to play host to the Lyman Eagles. And we have the broadcast for you right here on mylocalradio.com. If you look across the upper part of your screen, that is where the Lyman fans will be sitting. You can see it's sparsely populated, but a few of the fans have made it here. And looking forward to a good game today between Pinedale Wranglers and the Lyman Eagles. The ladies will be up first. They will be followed by the boys. So we have a doubleheader coming your way this Saturday evening right here at mylocalradio.com. Pop yourself some popcorn, make some hot chocolate, and stay close because we're about 5 minutes away from the starting lineups in the girls' matchup tonight. And we'll have that for you in just a couple of minutes. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. You're listening to Lyman Eagle basketball on mylocalradio.com.
It's the 2018 mega sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock in Evanston. Get $2,000 in bonus cash on 0% financing for 72 months on select models. Castle Rock has a huge selection to choose from at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the 2018 mega sale at Auto Farm with $2,000 in bonus cash or 0% financing for 72 months on select vehicles. Chevrolet, find new road.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
History from the gangsters of the past like Babyface Nelson, Pretty Boy Floyd, and Bonnie and Clyde are at the Legal Tender restaurant located inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the motel. During his FBI career, Dub worked with many other famous agents like Elliot Ness and Sam Calley to take the criminals down. From the names on the menu to the nostalgia on the walls, notorious figures from the 1920s are all around. Come and enjoy a delicious meal surrounded by history today at the Legal Tender Restaurant, 1601 Harrison Drive, Evanston.
They really appreciate every customer at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. They understand that you have lots of options when it comes to purchasing outdoor recreation vehicles. That's why they work hard to earn your business by making sure they understand exactly what you want. They're friends with their customers. When you're happy, they're happy. If you haven't been to their store, they invite you to come visit. And if you've already one of their friends, stop in again soon and check out all of this season's gear. Cache Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on US 91.
When your doctor and pharmacist work together to create a customized medication for you, it's a powerful partnership. Medication customization is called compounding. City Drug is the only pharmacy in Southwest Wyoming that offers compounded medications for hormone replacement, pain management, veterinary, and more. City Drug, your local hometown pharmacy, working to make life better for you, your family, and your pets. At the corner of 10th and Main, Evanston. Stop in today.
What lives in your ductwork? Creepy, crawly spiders, rodents, old pet hair and dander, dust. It's a fact. Whatever's lingering in your ductwork is the same thing you're breathing in the air.
I've got great news. The professionals at Landmark Plumbing and Heating have all the equipment needed to clean out the ductwork in your house. This is Lane Bowen, owner of Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Let us help you breathe easier by cleaning out your ductwork. Call us today to schedule an appointment. 789-8793.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Welcome back to Pinedale, Wyoming. You can see the Lady Eagles warming up, practicing some free throws here prior to this matchup against the Pinedale Lady Wranglers, set to get underway in about a minute and a half with the recognition of the flag. We'll also get our starting lineups and all of that coming your way. The Pinedale Wranglers, they were down in the valley last night playing against Mountain View. And Mountain View was able to take away 4 victories. The JV boys and girls and the boys and girls varsity all winning against Pinedale last night in Mountain View. Now today, Mountain View is headed up to Star Valley. Star Valley was Lyman's opponent last night in the Bridger Valley, so they are switching teams. This time we're in Pinedale. It will be the Lyman Eagles against the Wranglers from Pinedale here tonight at the Pinedale Gymnasium. The weather coming up, I came out of Evanston. I don't know what it was like coming out of the valley, but coming out of Evanston, I went up over the one of the sisters, and it was pretty nasty until I got about 20 miles south of Kemmerer, and then it started clearing up. By the time I was 10 miles on the north side of Kemmerer, I was driving on dry roads. So it was, here is our national anthem. Nice renditions by one of the Pinedale trumpet players. Let's turn it up and listen to the house announcer for our starting lineups tonight.
Starting, a senior, 5'4", Chesney Walker. A senior, 5'8", Cedar Air. A junior, 5'8", Spring Yagi. A junior, 5'9", McKaylee Bradshaw. And a junior, 5'10", Olivia Smith. The Lyman Lady Eagles are coached by Jason Hansen, Dale Anderson, and Janalee Hope. And now for the starting lineup for your Lady Wranglers. Starting a senior at 5'5", number 1, Tacey Bernard. A sophomore at 5'7", number 11, Maggie Mahanovich. A senior at 5'5", number 13, Megan Gore. A senior at 5'7", number 21, Faith Friend. And a senior at 5'8", number 22, Haley Bolter.
There you have them, the starting lineups here in Pinedale as the ladies' game about to get underway. Looks like we're going to jump Olivia Smith. We'll jump against Maggie Mahanovich. to get this game underway. First of a doubleheader for you tonight here on mylocalradio.com. Lyman controls the tip. This is Smith. Missed, rebound, and the putback by Bradshaw. Recovered by Yagi. She gets it back to Walker. Walker over to Cedar. Cedar Air gets it out to Spring. McKaylee Bradshaw. And now they get it down in the center. That's McKaylee. She misses the layup, and the rebound comes down to Pinedale. Number 22, that's Bolter for Pinedale with a rebound. Now they're setting up their offense and defense. First possession of the game for the Wranglers. Knocked out of the hands and taken away by Cedar. Cedar Air with the steal. Fast break, the shot no good. And as they go down to the ground, they're going to call a jump ball. Nope, they're going to call it out of bounds to Pinedale. Pinedale will take over possession. Stolen away, this is, that's Olivia Smith stealing her way. She misses her layup, it goes out of bounds. Going to go back to Pinedale. They inbound it. Long cross-court pass. Faith Friend gets it back out to Rohrer. Trying to get around that zone defense. Stripped away, picked up by Cedar once again, and she is going to travel with it to turn it right back over to the Wranglers. They'll get it out of bounds on the sideline. Eagles showing a full court press. Going to give some pressure to the Lady Wranglers. Kennard and Mahanovich working it back and forth. Finally, they get across the timeline, down into the paint. This is going to be good and one for Faith Friend.
Lyman, number 15, Olivia Smith. Faith Friend at the line.
Looks like she missed that basket. So, first one is good. It's the first points of the game. Friend with her second one off the front of the rim, no good. Cedar with the rebound, gets it out. Cross court now and goes over to Walker. And they throw it out of bounds just as I get the camera there. It's going to be a turnover again. Pinedale will take it out of bounds on their sideline. But the full court pressure being applied again. There's Mahanovich bringing it up the court, tries to pass it into the paint. It's stolen away by Air. She puts it up ahead to Bradshaw, back to Air. And that was Yagi that took that shot, no good. The rebound comes down to the Wranglers. They're going to call a blocking foul. Going to go against Olivia Smith. Peden comes in. Smith goes out for the Eagles. 5:34 first quarter, early in the game. Neither team has quite got its tempo down. Goes out high to Kennard. This is Mahanovich. Kennard over to Rohrer. And trying to thread the needle. Faith Friend thought somebody was in the paint. They weren't there. She made a tricky pass and it went right out of bounds. This will be a turnover. Eagles get it back. Score is 1-0 in favor of the Wranglers. 5:15 left here in first quarter action. Ball goes down all the way out of bounds up against the end line. Turnover again.
Timeout called by Lyman.
Lyman is going to call a timeout. It is going to be a 30-second timeout. We would like to thank Farrell Allman of Farmers Insurance. He's one of our great sponsors. You can do more than hope for the right insurance. You can call Farrell today. He'll work with you to make sure that you have the right coverage for you and your family. Farrell Allman, Farmers Insurance. You'll find him at 37 Meadow Street, Suite B in Lyman, helping to bring us Bridger Valley Sports. Lyman breaks their huddle. 5:12 in the first quarter. 1-0 in favor of the Wranglers, and they're going to take the ball right down in the corner. Full court pressure again from the Eagles. Ball goes into Kennard. Hurriedly across the timeline, this is Mahanovic. She looked to kick it back and took the shot, and 2 go down for Mahanovic. The inbounds pass goes out of bounds, another turnover. Looks like Cassidy comes in. Didn't see who they sat down, but it is the Wranglers with the ball and a 3-point lead. Traveling called, turnover. This will go back to the Eagles. They'll have it out of bounds on the side, right in front of their own bench. This is Walker bringing it down to Peden, driving the baseline, nowhere to go. She turns around trying to kick it back out, and she'll get a travel called on her. Another turnover. This first quarter has been turnover after turnover after turnover for the Eagles. Comes into Mahanovic. Now they're getting it down court. This is Mahanovic running it across the timeline, and it's stolen away. That is Bradshaw. She goes in for the layup and is called for the foul, an offensive foul. Another turnover. They work it across. And again, no movement under that basket. They thought they were going to have one of their players in underneath as the pass went out. Nobody was there to get it, and it goes out of bounds, but they say it went off of one of the Eagles. So the Wranglers will have it in under the basket. The attempt, no good, draws the foul.
Foul called on number 4, Cedar Air.
Cedar Air with her first. This is the fourth team foul now for the Eagles. First one no good. And the second one is good. That is Bolter with the trying to break a full court pressure. They get it across. Cedar brings it down, gets it down to Nelson in the corner, who gets it back up on top. This is Walker with the ball. Peden to Air to Walker. Walker for 3, no good. Long rebound comes down to Legursky for the Wranglers. Mahanovic trying to break it across the timeline, ends up having to pass it over to Kennard. Kennard will be fouled. She's fouled by Peden, and the 5th team foul for the Eagles here in this first quarter. 3:34 left. First quarter action. It is 4-0 in favor of the Wranglers. This foul will go against the Wranglers. Number 11, Mahanovich, her first foul, the first Wranglers foul. And on the ground, it will be a non-shooting foul. Into Peden, back to Air, down low into Bradshaw. 2 points. First 2 points of the game, McKaylee Bradshaw. First 2 points of the game for the Eagles. Taken away. In the passing lane, that was Peden. She races down the court. Puts up the layup, no good, but she draws the foul. It'll put her to the line for 2. Nicole Peden. That is Mahanovich's second foul, second team foul for the Wranglers. And Coach Mike Davis calling a timeout, another 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here and let you know about the filter sale that's coming up February and March from Stotz Equipment in Preston, Idaho. You can save 12% on all your filters during the Stotz Equipment annual filter sale. So what you need to do is take an inventory of all the filters you use in your operation, and get this, they'll let you pre-order. If you want to give them a call at 208-852-3660, you can save 12% on all of the filters that you use in your operation over the year. Call Stotz Equipment in Preston, Idaho, 208-852-3660. Four to 2. Very slow first quarter. Both teams showing full court pressure on the inbounds plays. A lot of turnovers. 5 fouls on the Eagles, 2 fouls on the Wranglers, and Peden is at the line. She'll be shooting 2. She was in the process. The first one is good. Now a 1-point game, 4-3 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Nicole with her second. And it is good. 4-4 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. I tell you what, if this stays a close game, as we get into it more and more, the Wrangler crowd is a very, very vocal crowd. It's going to get very noisy in here. Trying to put it up, taken away and stripped away by Smith. Put ahead to Air. Air gets it over to Yagi. Yagi back to Peden. Smith out on the wing. That is Yagi, no good. Kennard comes down with the rebound. Wranglers bring it across the timeline. 2:15 left in first quarter action. The ball game is tied. And a bad pass knocked out of bounds by Olivia Smith. It's going to be white ball. The Wranglers will take it out under their own basket. Ball comes into Kennard. She and Friend are playing catch. Now they're starting to rotate things. Legerski back out to Kennard at the top of the key. Drives to the wing. It's going to go off of the leg of, I think that was Harbor. No, number 13. It was Rohrer. Off of Rohrer's leg. That gave the Eagles the ball. Taken away by Kennard. Wranglers back on the attack. Minute 30 left in the first quarter. Tie ball game, 4-4 here in Pinedale this evening. Nice little assist as Haley Bolter was cutting down the lane, but she missed the layup, and the rebound comes down to the Eagles, who tried to push it up quickly, but the defense was there. So they'll pull it out and set up their offense. That is Cedar Air with the ball to Nicole Peden. Yagi. Olsen. McKinley Bradshaw now in the game. She didn't start tonight. Scored 36 points. Is that what it was? 36 points last night McKinley did against the Braves. Maybe she was worn out. Kennard gets it down low. That goes in to Mahanovic, who gets double teamed. The ball knocked away and taken away. Down to Peden. She has the ball knocked away, and as she goes up for the basket, she is fouled with 18.4 seconds left. Nicole Peden. She has 4 points here in the first quarter. She'll go to the line and see if she can make this a three-point play. No good. Rebound comes down to Rohrer. She gets it out to Kennard. Across the timeline. Driving the baseline. That was Friend. Double team, the ball taken away, but not before the foul was called. Faith Friend to the line with 8.7 seconds left in the half. That is Faith's second point. She scored the first point of the game with a foul shot. And her second shot is good. That ties up the score once again. 8.7 seconds left in first quarter play. 6-6. And Tel Yagi did that. Spring Yagi with 2 points to end the first quarter of action. So with 1 quarter under our belt here in Pinedale today on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, it is the Lyman Eagles 8, the Pinedale Wranglers 6. You're listening to Lyman Eagle basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
With a fresh salad bar featuring many different types of salads, soup, and a baked potato bar, there's something for everyone at the Legal Tender restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn in Evanston, Wyoming. The Legal Tender got its name from owner Jack Dub Mills, a retired FBI agent. Dub interviewed many notorious gangsters like Benjamin Bugsy Siegel. The restaurant is full of original photography and history you won't find anywhere else. Come in today, the Legal Tender Restaurant, 1601 Harrison Drive, Evanston, Wyoming.
Bradshaw's Home and Glass is your place for vinyl doors, garage doors, metal roofing, shingles. They can help you with a lot of things, not only for your home, but also for your car. So contact Bradshaw's Home and Glass at 321 Bradshaw Street in Lyman whenever you need home or glass or auto repair needs. Well, the Wranglers controlled the tip, so there were no jump balls in the first quarter, so that means that the Eagles will get the first play inbounds here in this start of the second quarter. They whip it around and immediately goes up, and Walker knocks down a three. Stripped away, taken away by Olivia Smith. She gets it over to Bradshaw. McKaylee Bradshaw. Rebound goes down to McKinley Bradshaw, and she puts it back for two. All of a sudden, Lyman finding their rhythm, starting to put the points on the board. Wranglers were up 4-0 for a good portion of that first quarter. Rebound comes down to McKinley. Up ahead to Olson. She misses the layup. The rebound down to the Wranglers. They're trying to push it up. Mahanovic trying to work it quickly down court. Has to pull up and kick it back out. Kennard now to Mahanovic. Kennard again. Playing catch out at the top of the key. Now they're trying to work it down in the middle, and it's knocked around and out of bounds. Looks like Walker got a hand on it before they could get it into their person in the post. It will go to the Wranglers underneath their own basket. 13-6 in favor of the Eagles on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. And they're going to call a holding. Think they're going to call spring for that one. Spring Yagi puts the Wranglers in the bonus. 17 fouls, so this will be a 1-and-1. Kennard misses the first one. Lane violation. Eagles bring it across the timeline. And thrown out of bounds. Ball was meant for Bradshaw. She wasn't watching. The ball goes out of bounds behind her back. And another turnover for the Eagles. Mahanovic has it knocked away. She gets it back. Gets it cross court. The ball is short, but rebound goes to the Wranglers. Turnaround no good. Haley Bolter trying to turn around in the lane. And it is partially blocked, goes out of bounds. It will go back to the Wranglers underneath their own basket. This is Faith Friend. Mahanovic, 10-footer, 2 points. Lyman working it around the horn. Yagi with the ball and gets it to Bradshaw. Moves into the wing and is knocked out of bounds by Mahanovic. Will be Lyman ball on their sideline. We're in second quarter action. 13-8. So far, this game has been a game of spurts when it comes to scoring. Cedar Air trying for three, no good. The rebound by Yagi, but they're going to call her over the back. And they're going to turn the ball. No, they're going to take 1-and-1. This will be Megan Rohrer going to the line for the Wranglers as Yagi will be called for that, her second foul, the 8th team foul for the Eagles. Here's Rohrer, her first shot, 1-and-1. First one no good, rebound to Friend. She's wrapped up, and it's a jump ball. That was Bradshaw wrapping her up, McKaylee Bradshaw. This will give Pinedale the ball out of bounds under their own basket. Point the arrow in possession of the Eagles. In under their own basket. Payton got there, got a block on it. It was no good. The rebound went down to one of the Wranglers, and as she was going up, a foul is called. Mahanovic will go to the line. They're going to call that on McKaylee Bradshaw. I have that as her second. And the first one drops for Mahanovic. And the second one is good. And another turnover on an inbounds play for the Eagles. Wranglers will take it out right by the Eagles bench, their own end of the court. Bradshaw gets in, knocks it away, out of bounds again. Wrangler ball. Knocked it right into Coach Hansen's hands. So once again, the Wranglers. This is Kennard. Over to Mahanovic. It goes over her shoulder. She almost loses it. That is number 13. That's Rohrer with 2 points. 12-13 now on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. And another foul called.
Subbing in for the Wranglers, Nora Lekarski.
Faith Friend called with the foul. They're saying that's her second. Turns the ball over to the Eagles. Down inside. Bradshaw trying to save it inbounds, couldn't quite get to it. She steps out of bounds as she was trying to save it. And the ball goes back to the Wranglers. Lyman has a 30-second timeout. On the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, you can see it there in the corner. It is the Wranglers 12, the Eagles 13, a 1-point game with 4:33 left in this half. Bridgerland CarQuest in Mountain View. They have reliable quality auto parts, welding supplies, and all kinds of accessories for your vehicles, any kind of vehicle. It's Bridgerland CarQuest in Mountain View. See them at 24 Meadow Street. 9 team fouls for the Lyman Eagles. 4 team fouls for the Wranglers. 2 apiece for Mahanovich and Friend. The 4 fouls for the Wranglers. And they bring it down. Get it into your screen now. Smith in the corner, cutting in is Mahanovich, and no good on the layup, but she is fouled. She will go to the line again. Maggie Mahanovich. I'm going to call the foul on Payton. First one is good. Ties up the game, 13 apiece.
Cassidy Nelson and Olivia Smith in for Lyman.
Peden and Air sit down for the Eagles as Peden misses the second one. Rebound goes down to the Eagles. Walker will bring it across the timeline, waiting for the offense to set up. It's Walker into the middle, and they're saying she was hit on the arm when she was trying to get that into Bradshaw. That will send it out of bounds.
Foul called on Pinedale, number 11. Casey Kennard subbing in for the Wranglers.
Mahanovich picks up her 3rd foul with that foul. They're going to set her down and bring in Kennard. 3-point shot, no good. Yagi comes down with the rebound. They send it back to Walker, who tries another 3-point, no good. This is Bradshaw. Bradshaw goes up with it after getting the rebound, and McKaylee is going to go to the line.
Foul called on Pinedale, number 21, Faith Friend.
Faith Friend with her 3rd foul of this contest. 3:49 left in second quarter action. And Faith Friend and Maggie Mahanovich, 2 of their starters with 3 fouls apiece. Missed the first one and hit the second one. Put up a point for McKaylee as the Wranglers bring it down the court. 1-point lead for the Eagles. That is Kennard, kind of tipped away. Kennard picks it up, runs into a double team, gets it off to Bolter, who gets it to the other to Rohrer, and she puts in 2 points. Megan Rohrer for the Wranglers puts them back on top by 1. 15-14 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. As they pass their way through the full court press, now they set up their offense. Eagles, Walker with the ball. This is Bradshaw. down to McKinley Bradshaw. Couldn't quite get a handle on it. This is McKaylee Bradshaw for 2 at the top of the key. 2 points for McKaylee. 1 point lead for the Eagles. Trying to get it down in the paint. They can't do it. Pass by Nora Legursky. Didn't quite get in as one of the Eagles grabbed the ball. Legursky tied it up. And the jump ball gives the ball back to the Eagles. Smith to Yagi. Back across court to Smith, back out to Yagi. Now it's back down to Walker. This is McKinley. McKinley Bradshaw. No, excuse me, Cassidy Nilsson picks up those 2 points. And Kennard can't handle the long cross-court pass and goes out of bounds with a traveling call, giving the Eagles the ball back. 18-15 in favor of the Eagles with 1:55 left in the half on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Rebound comes down to the Wranglers. Kennard runs into some problems getting it across the timeline, but they finally figure it out. Wranglers have it. Now to set up their offense. Down by 3. This is Rohrer driving in and no good. The rebound comes down to Bradshaw. Bradshaw tries to take it in, dish it off to Nilsson, and gets knocked out of bounds by the Wranglers. Eagles will bring it in under their own basket. Pinedale has taken a timeout. They're going to say it's a 30-second timeout. Team's not sitting down, so 15-18 in favor of the Eagles on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard with 1:17 left in the first half of action. Our action today brought to you in part by Bridger Valley Electric, your touch-tone energy cooperative, providing energy to the valley. It's Bridger Valley Electric. Also thanks to Scott's Auto Body and Glass on Reese Road in Lyman. They can do body work on all makes of vehicles, cars, trucks, etc. It's Scott's Auto Body and Glass, 125 Reese Road. You can call 786-4400 to get things sorted out when you hear the crash. Into Nilsson, back to Bradshaw, and tied up by Kennard. I think this is, yes, Tacey Kennard with her first foul of the game. It is going to put Walker. That is Walker, isn't it? No, that is Bradshaw, excuse me. Bradshaw hits the first one. And the second one gives her 5 points in the second period. Setting up the full court pressure. With 1:14 left, the Eagles are up by 5, 20-15 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, showing full court pressure. Going to have to pass their way through it. Rohrer loses the handle, but she picks it back up and she gets it ahead to Legursky. Legursky gets it down into the paint, and they're going to say it was blocked away by Air. Cedar Air back on defense. Able to knock that layup out. Cassidy Nilsson comes in. Payton sits down. Peden. Rebound. Kennard off the glass. 2 points for Tacey Kennard. Full court pressure again being shown. And the foul will be called on the Wranglers. This is going to go up against Rohrer. Megan Rohrer with her first.
Anna Harbor in for the Wranglers.
Cassidy Nilsson. First one is good. 6-point lead for the Eagles. Second one. In and out, no good. Rebound goes down to Bolter. She gets it to Kennard, who races it across the timeline, trying to get it down in low. It's taken away by Bradshaw. She hands it off, or taken away by Nilton, excuse me. She hands it to Bradshaw. And they go down low to Bradshaw for 2 more points. McKaylee Bradshaw, 7 points in this, the second quarter. 9 points in the game. Long three-pointer, no good. Goes out of bounds with 1 second left in this half. Eagles are leading 23-17. Full court pass all the way down. Turn, no. She had to turn and shoot that quickly, or what happened. The time would have run out. So after 2 quarters, after 1 half, on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, we have the Eagles 23, the Wranglers 17. And we will be back in just a couple of moments. I'll add up some of the unofficial stats that I have, and we'll see how things wrapped up here in this first half of action. You're listening to Lyman Eagle Basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
Welcome to Chad's Automotive. How can I help you?
You know you have the best mechanic when you find yourself referring your friends to him. A large number of customers at Chad's Automotives are referrals from other satisfied customers. Chad and his team are honest and do their best for every single customer. When you think about it, if you wouldn't refer your mechanic to a friend, you're probably using the wrong mechanic. Call Chad's Automotive today. Everything from routine maintenance to major repair. 307-789-8263. That's 307-789-8263.
When you have your vehicle serviced by the experienced, certified technicians at Rocky Mountain Yeti, you'll have a legendary experience. With a comfortable customer waiting area, you can watch the big screen television or use the free Wi-Fi while you enjoy free hot waffles with ice cream. Our professional technicians work on all makes and models and handle everything from routine service to major repair. Stop in today, 100 Wasatch Road, Evanston. Visit www.yetiauto.group. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Everybody gets rock chips at one time or another in your vehicle window. From now on, anytime you get a chip in your windshield, don't think, oh booger. Instead, think T-Bar S Body Shop, home of the 1995 rock chip repair. Rock chips are fixed in minutes, and the team at T-Bar S Body Shop of Evanston will come to you, or you can stop by the shop. T-Bar S Body Shop, home of the 1995 rock chip repair. Call us today.
No matter what season of the year it is, when you live in our neck of the woods, you need outdoor power equipment. With quality product lines like Stihl, Toro, and Walker, Superior Rental and Sales has what you need for every season. Everything from homeowner to professional grade products. Plus, when it comes to maintenance, you're covered. Our full-time mechanic is available for tune-ups, maintenance, chain sharpening, whatever you need. Stop in today, Superior Rental and Sales, 371 Prospector Drive, here in Evanston.
Attention sports teams, coaches, athletic directors, administrators, and parents and fans of high school sports all across Wyoming. When you're in Casper, stay at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper. With spacious guest rooms, a beautiful indoor pool and hot tub, and delicious family restaurant, you'll find everything you need to have your athletes rested and ready to do their best. For all of your team and fan hotel accommodations in Casper, call 307-266-1300. The Hilton Garden Inn, Casper.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
It is halftime here at Pinedale High School in Pinedale, Wyoming, where the Eagles are leading the Lady Wranglers by a score of 23-17. That is how things have happened. Early in this game, it was a 4-0 lead for the Wranglers. The Lyman Eagles just kept turning the ball over, probably in their first 8, maybe 10 possessions. They turned the ball over mostly on full court pressure on the inbounds plays, or as they're trying to get it all the way down the court, they threw the ball too far and it soared out of bounds. But they finally calmed down a little bit and got things under control. And as you can see, 23-17, they're up now by 5 points here at halftime here in the gymnasium in Pinedale. As we look at the scoring, now these are unofficial scores. I have Nicole Peden for 4 points. She got those in the first quarter. She also has 2 fouls. I have Chesney Walker with 3 points. She got those in the first quarter. Cedar Air has 1 foul and no points. Spring Yagi, I have her with 2 fouls and 2 points. Cassidy Nilsson has 3 points. It's McKaylee Bradshaw leading the way tonight with 9 points. She had 7 of them in the second quarter. And I gave 2 points to McKinley Bradshaw, and I think I should have given them to Cassidy Nilsson. During that last time out, I had one of the Lyman faithful come up and tell me that McKinley isn't here tonight. Her grandmother passed away, and she's at the funeral. She couldn't be here tonight. So I have been mixing up Cassidy Nilsson with McKinley Bradshaw. I'm just so used to seeing McKinley on the court. I apologize for that. And as we go into the second half, I will keep that in mind. So with 20, that all of that scoring adds up to 23 points for the Eagles. Over on the other side of the court, leading scorer is Maggie Mahanovich. She has a total of 7, 5 of those coming in the second quarter, but she's also in foul trouble with 3 fouls. Faith Friend, she has 3 points, and she's also in foul trouble with 3 fouls. 4 points were scored by Megan Rohrer in the second quarter. 2 points by Tacey Kennard, and 1 point up on the scoreboard for Haley Bolter. That's as I have it unofficially. So 23-17 is the way it looks. Well, last night saw a lot of action around the state. There was some big games and a big upset last night in 4A, as number 1 Cheyenne East lost in overtime to number 2 Thunder Basin by a score of 64-56. I'd like to have been in that audience. An overtime game knocking the number 1 seed off. Evanston, the number 3 seed, they defeated Rock Springs last night 42-33. Campbell County sits at number 4, and they had no trouble with Cheyenne South 72-18. And number 5 Kelly Walsh, they won the Battle of Casper as they beat Natrona 52-44 in last night's 4A action. 3A action saw Star Valley lose at Lyman 51-46. Number 3 Buffalo scored 75 against Thermopolis for the victory there. Other top 5 action in 3A saw Pinedale lose to number 4 Mountain View 52-44. That was a game we carried for you here on mylocalradio.com. And number 5 Powell last night beat Riverton 40-29. So that's going to mess up the standings a little bit as we go into next week's standings. Of course, the standings are voted on by the media and the coaches around the state. It's an unofficial poll put on by yopreps.com, but it's always fun to speculate and check out what's going on and what other people are observing with their votes. So 2.5 minutes left at halftime. The Eagles are up 23-17 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. And this is the first game of the doubleheader coming your way today here on MyLocalRadio.com. So we'll be back with second half action here in a couple of minutes. You're listening to Lyman Eagles basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
With a fresh salad bar featuring many different types of salads, soup, and a baked potato bar, there's something for everyone at the Legal Tender restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn in Evanston, Wyoming. The Legal Tender got its name from owner Jack Dub Mills, a retired FBI agent. Dub interviewed many notorious gangsters like Benjamin Bugsy Siegel. The restaurant is full of original photography and history you won't find anywhere else. Come in today, the Legal Tender restaurant, 1601 Harrison Drive, Evanston, Wyoming. If you've struggled to get a vehicle because of some bumps in your credit, then come to the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group. We have over 20 different lenders ready to help you reestablish your credit with a quality new or pre-owned vehicle. Good credit, bad credit, bankruptcy? Let the new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group try to help you. Call our credit hotline today and ask for Jeff or Dave to get pre-approved for your next vehicle. Call 307-789-3151 today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today, 307-789-2677.
Here we are, halftime, just finishing up. The Wranglers have taken the floor. They are going to get the ball out of bounds for the first possession, while the Eagles are still getting some words from Coach Hansen as the buzzer reminds them. Going to start the third period. Doubleheader coming your way tonight here from Pinedale on MyLocalRadio.com. The boys will be played right after this game. Both Pinedale and Lyman coming off a loss last night. Pinedale to Mountain View and Lyman to Star Valley. Should make them hungry for a victory, both teams, later on tonight on this doubleheader. Pinedale with the ball. Kennard at the top of the key. Going down low, trying to get into the middle. Into the tall timber, kicks it back out. Mahanovic trying to penetrate in, and this will be a three-point attempt. No good. Long rebound out to Cedar Air. Gets punched forward to Chesney. Walker with 2 points on a fast break for the Eagles. So fast I couldn't even get my camera back there. So the Wranglers on the attack again. Mahanovic in the corner. Out to Rohrer, back to Mahanovic, driving the baseline. Double teamed. This is Kennard. Kennard has Walker on her. She tries to take it in, and it's knocked away by Bradshaw. Walker gets it across the timeline. To Air, down low into Bradshaw. Bradshaw misses the layup, gets her own rebound, and puts it back. McKaylee Bradshaw, 2 more points. Pinedale going to call a timeout as 4 fast points were scored. This is going to be a full timeout, so we'll take one too. It is 27-17 in favor of the Eagles on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard with 6:26 in the third quarter. You're listening to Lyman Eagle basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
What lives in your ductwork? Creepy, crawly spiders, rodents, old pet hair and dander, dust. It's a fact. Whatever's lingering in your ductwork is the same thing you're breathing in the air.
I've got great news. The professionals at Landmark Plumbing and Heating have all the equipment needed to clean out the ductwork in your house. This is Lane Bowen, owner of Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Let us help you breathe easier by cleaning out your ductwork. Call us today to schedule an appointment. 789-8793.
It will be Wranglers' ball out of bounds. They're now trailing by 10 as the Eagles scored 4 quick points and opening up the third quarter action. Bradshaw causing some trouble for Rohrer. Ball is going to go out of bounds off the legs of Rohrer, and a turnover created by McKaylee gives the ball. The inbounds pass tipped back to Cedar Air. Cedar tries and misses, gets the rebound and kicks it back out to set up the offense for the Eagles. This is Cedar all the way across courts to Walker. Walker for 3, no good. Cedar Air on the end line. They're going to say she was out of bounds. So it looks like the Eagles are going to set up some full court pressure as the Wranglers will take over possession. And a reach-in foul going to call against Cedar. Cedar's second. That is the first team foul of either team here in the second half. Kennard passing it in. Walker takes it away. Her pass, an errant pass. Tipped back in to Mihanovic. All the way down court quickly. Air getting in and causing some problems, so they couldn't control it. Finally, they're going to call Cedar with the foul. I think that is Cedar's third foul. Another non-shooting foul, an out-of-bounds play. Right into the paint, beautiful inbounds pass, no good, and off of Bolter. It will go out of bounds. That'll turn the ball back over to the Eagles. Eagles with a 10-point lead. Down low, a turnaround. That was Bradshaw. 2 more points. She has 13 in the game. Full court pressure. They do get it across the timeline, turn around, drive into the paint. That is Faith Friend with the 2 points. There gets it down to Olivia. Olivia to Spring. Spring for 3. No good. Long rebound comes down. Bradshaw and Kennard fighting for it. They're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow should be in favor of the Eagles. It is. Walker to inbound. Gets it out to Yagi. To Nilsson, back to Yagi. This is Peden. Back to Yagi. Walker. Payne catch. Out front. Turnaround jump shot by Nilsson from, she gets her own rebound, trying to put it back. No, excuse me, Yagi got the rebound. No, Smith got the rebound. I'm going to get this straight yet. She is fouled. First one is no good, second one is good. That's her first point of the game. They still haven't put up on the scoreboard who the foul was against. Oh, there it goes. Number 21, that goes against Friend. That will be her 4th foul in this contest. Stolen away, Spring Yagi. She gets it over to Walker. Fast break going on. Walker is fouled on her way up with that layup. She will go to the line, be shooting 2. This goes up against Legursky, Nora's first foul. Chesney Walker, first one no good. Scott's Auto Body and Glass in Lyman. They can work on all makes and marks of vehicles, cars, trucks, SUVs. Scott's Auto Body and Glass. Second one no good. Rebound goes to Nilsson. Kicks it out to Olivia Smith, who knocks down three. 3-point good. And the lead is 33-19 in favor of the Eagles. With 3:48 left on the clock this third quarter. MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. This is a 3-point attempt. No good. Long. Kennard runs down the rebound. Holding the ball. Now Bolter comes out to get the pass. And that frees up Kennard to dribble again. This goes down into Bolter off of her foot. And they're going to call it out of bounds. She was dribbling, trying to drive into the paint when the ball hit her foot and rolled out of bounds. Bradshaw with a long pass all the way down the court. Saved by Walker. And that was Nilton trying to put that in. No good, but Peden got the rebound. Now they've kicked it back out. Walker for a three-pointer. No good, and Kennard comes down with the rebound for the Wranglers. They're going to call a foul away from the ball against Chesney Walker. I have her for only one. It will be the third team foul, so a non-shooting foul. Wranglers inbound it. Kennard to Rohrer. In the middle to Boulder, back out to Kennard. This is Mahanovic for three, no good. And the rebound will get knocked out of bounds by number 15, that will be Legursky. So the ball will go to the Eagles. Into Cedar Air. She gets it down court. Pass is long and taken away. Taken away by Rohrer. She gets it out to Mahanovic, who drives in. Shot no good. Rebound to Peden. Double teamed in the corner. Need to go back and give her a place to pass the ball. They do. And then Nilton overthrows Peden, I think it was, and the ball goes out of bounds. The turnover goes back to the Wranglers. 2:07 left, third quarter. 33-19 in favor of the Eagles. And the two-pointer, didn't see who had that, but 2 points go up on the board for the Wranglers. Eagles attacking. And as they go up for the shot, Walker was hit on the arm. You're going to call that on Rohrer. That will be her second. Walker at the line. First one is good. 6 points in the game for Chesney. And off the front of the rim, she gets her own rebound. Misses the shot. Cedar gets the rebound, and Air scores 2 points for the Eagles. Not bothering with the full court pressure as much as they did in the first half. Wranglers on the attack, a three-point attempt. And she is going to be fouled. This will be 3 shots from the line. They're going to give this to Chesney. She'll get 3 foul shots. Megan Rohrer. First one is good. Second is good. Yagi comes in, Walker goes out for Lyman. And the third foul shot. No good. Rebound comes down to Air. She gets it to Peden. Peden attacking the basket as she goes up. It is going to be called a blocking foul. Megan Rohrer now with her third. Peden goes to the line. First one no good. Benedict's Market and True Value in Mountain View. They've served friends and family in the Bridger Valley since 1938. Thank them for helping us bring these broadcasts to you. Benedict's Market and True Value. Peden's second shot, no good. Big rebound. Cassidy Nilsson kicks it back out to Yagi, and Air from the corner misses. Yagi trying to get the rebound. It ends up on the sideline, so out of bounds. It will go to the Wranglers. Eagles are leading by 13, 36-23 with a minute left in third quarter action. Two-pointer, no good. Yagi with the rebound. Pulls it up, gets it out to Bradshaw. Bradshaw down to Peden in the paint. No good. Nilsson with the rebound, and she'll get hacked. She'll go to the foul line. Cassidy Nilsson. First one is good. Second one no good, but Peden gets the rebound. No good. Air puts it back for two. Cedar Air. Now the Wranglers on the attack. 26 seconds left. Bradshaw with the rebound. Kicks it ahead. This is Peden. Put back no good, and the Wranglers come up with it. 7 seconds left. Third quarter action. Kennard tries a three-pointer that's no good as time runs out on the third quarter. So at the end of three, we have the Eagles 39, the Wranglers 23. We'll come back with more action for you. You're listening to Lyman Eagles basketball on mylocalradio.com. When scheduling meetings and conferences in Casper, Wyoming, the best place is the Hilton Garden Inn. With beautifully decorated professional meeting rooms, full meal catering services, and a full-service bar, the professional event staff at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper will make sure every detail is handled. You'll reduce the stress of organizing your next meeting or conference when you work with the professionals at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call today, 307-266-1300. Covelo Auto Farm Service in Mountain View invites you in for all of your automotive parts, accessories. They have the Napa know-how you need for your car, truck, and SUV. Covelo Auto Farm Services at 80 Reese Road in Mountain View. Another great sponsor here at mylocalradio.com. Well, at the end of three, a commanding lead, even though McKinley Bradshaw is not in the lineup tonight for the Eagles. They are up 39-23. As fourth quarter play begins with the Wranglers inbounding the ball. Reach-in foul. They're going to give this one to Walker. This will be her third, the fifth team foul. Five team fouls apiece. A couple more, both teams will be in the bonus. Trying to get it down low. It gets stripped away by Bradshaw and immediately stripped from her. Goes back to, I think this is Kennard. Kennard over to Mahanovic, to Rohrer. Missed up pass, goes back. 2-point play, no good. That was an attempt, I want to say by Rohrer. Her foot was on the line, so not a 3-point attempt, a 2. But it missed. Ball goes out of bounds. Wranglers inside underneath the basket. Up and missed, and they're going to call Olivia Smith, I think it is, with a foul. Olivia Smith with her third. Bolter makes the first one.
Pinedale calls timeout.
And a timeout for Pinedale. They're sitting them down. It's a full timeout. So as we look at the scoreboard, 39-24, a commanding lead for the Eagles. 7:07 left in this game, the first game of our doubleheader. You're listening to Lyman Eagles basketball on mylocalradio.com.
It's the 2018 mega sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock in Evanston. Get $2,000 in bonus cash on 0% financing for 72 months on select models. Castle Rock has a huge selection to choose from at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the 2018 mega sale at Auto Farm with $2,000 in bonus cash or 0% financing for 72 months on select vehicles. Chevrolet, find new road.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
Coming out of the timeout, Bolter. Haley Bolter will be at the line, shooting her second. She made the first one. If we look at fouls, Faith Friend has 4 fouls, 3 for Megan Rohrer, 3 for Maggie Mahanovic, 1 apiece for Legursky and Kennard. That's the way things shape up for the Wranglers. Her second one no good. Bradshaw down with the rebound. Cross court to Air. She kicks it out to Payton. No, excuse me, to Walker, who is back in. So it's Walker and Yagi, Smith, Bradshaw, and Air. Starting 5 on the court to start the fourth quarter. Olivia, nice little move right down the paint. 2 points, Smith. Driving the baseline, kicking it back out into the paint. Some nice little passing going on. Faith Friend going up, trying to get it. No good. It was rebounded by Maggie Mahanovic, and she was fouled, trying to put it back. Going to be the 4th foul on Olivia Smith. Mahanovic to the line for 2. First one is good. 8 points in the game for Maggie. And 9 points as she makes both of her free throws. Cedar inbounds to Bradshaw, gets it down quickly to Smith on a 2 points layup. Olivia Smith. Wranglers take it the other way. 2-point shot, no good. Smith with the rebound, kicks it out to Bradshaw, who gets it way down court to Yagi, and as she tries to get it to Walker, it's knocked out of bounds. Will be Eagle ball underneath their own basket. Legursky in and Rohrer out for the Wranglers. And Coach Hansen calls a timeout, a full timeout. Looking at the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, it is the Eagles 43, the Wranglers 26 with 5:46 left in this game. You're listening to Lyman Eagle basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
For all of your banking needs, see First Bank in Mountain View. They have all of your banking needs, serving individuals, farms, ranches, business customers. First Bank in Mountain View. 5:46 left in this game, the first game of the doubleheader tonight from Pinedale High School. Beautiful facility they have up here in Pinedale, Wyoming. It's going to be Eagles inbounding the ball. Get it out to Smith. To Air, down low, goes into Nilsson, stripped away and stolen by the Wranglers. Defense collapses quickly for the Eagles. The three-point attempt, no good. Long rebound comes down to the Wranglers. This is Mahanovich, but I think Olivia Smith is going to be called for the push before Mahanovich got the ball. If it is, she is out, yeah. Olivia Smith with 5 fouls takes her out of the game. They're going to bring Yagi back in as, is it Kennard going to the line? This is going to be a 1-and-1. It's just a bonus. And she makes the first one. That's the way to take advantage of the bonus. And the second one is good for Tacey Kennard. 4 points now in the game for Tacey. Full court pressure. Again applied by the Wranglers. Eagles get past it with a couple of passes. Here's a three-point attempt knocked down by Walker. 3 points. Making it 46-28 in favor of the Eagles. Immediately back, a 2-point attempt, no good. Wranglers come down with the rebound, try and get it back up, no good, and the putback is good. That went up. Faith Friend is going to be credited with those 2 points. And again, it's the Eagles on the attack. Under their own basket, knocked out of bounds by Maggie Mahanovich. It will be Eagles ball. 16-point lead with 4:46 left here in the game. Down in low to Nilsson, turnaround, no good. The rebound comes down to Mahanovich, and the Wranglers will attack. Gets it out high to Mahanovich, takes it to the foul line and knocks in 2. Maggie Mahanovich, 2 points. Full court pressure again. Applied by the Wranglers. Eagles are passing their way out of it, and Walker gets across the timeline. Nelson to Air to Walker. She dribbles back to the top of the key. 3:53, 3:50 left in the game. Beautiful shot from the top of the key. I want to say that was Cassidy Nilsson. I'm going to give it to her. That is Kennard with her attempt, no good. Air comes down with the rebound. Gets it ahead to Yagi, who goes in for the layup. And 2 points, Spring Yagi. Those fast break points. It's been amazing to watch the evolution of this game as the Wranglers come out. For most of the first quarter, they had a 4-0 lead over the Eagles. Eagles kept turning it over, and finally into the second quarter, Eagles settled down, and ever since then it's just been Lyman all the way. 50 now to 32, 3:05 left in the game as the Cedar picked up her 4th foul. Faith Friend at the line. She missed her first one. And the second one no good. Bolter with the rebound. She has her putback blocked. They're going to call a jump ball as
Jump ball called. Possession Lyman.
Ryan Thomas in for the Eagles. Here's Peden with the ball. Peden out high. Working the ball. Turnover goes back to the Wranglers. A lot of substitutions. In fact, it looks like a whole bunch of junior varsity in for the Eagles. There is Nilsson. I have a number 20. I don't have 20 on my roster. Also in there is Ryan Thomas. Shot up for the Wranglers, no good. Thomas with the rebound. It's Peden. Sierra Heaton also in there. Number 21. Number 12, that would be Cassidy Nelson. We've seen her. And Thomas misses the first one of the 1-on-1. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Wrangler ball. 2:17 left in this game. I was talking with Coach Mike Davis, the coach of the girls here in Pinedale. He used to be the boys coach years and years ago. Had quite a career. He retired, and they asked him to come back and coach the girls. That was Mahanovic dropping in 2. Fouled. She'll go to the line with 2:03 left in this game. But anyway, he was saying that he started out the year with 15 girls, only 15 girls in his whole program. We're talking freshman, junior varsity, and varsity. A couple of them have damaged their ankles or their legs. In fact, 2 of them sitting over there on his bench have those big ankle casts on their legs. He's down to 12 players. He only has 12 players in his whole system for girls basketball here in Pinedale. So a lot of them are playing not only freshmen, but junior varsity and varsity ball. As they play underneath the basket, the Wranglers keep getting the rebounds, keep getting the attempts, and finally knocked out of bounds by Mahanovic. That will turn the ball over to the Eagles. They inbounded. It's knocked out of bounds immediately by Nora Legursky. Again, Eagles ball. Full court pressure. Coach Hansen calling a timeout. He hasn't indicated. It is a full timeout, so we'll take one too. On the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, we have the Lyman Eagles 50, the Pinedale Wranglers 35, with 1:39 left in this contest. You're listening to Lyman Eagle basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
Sign up now for the new Sync RX program at City Drug.
Your prescriptions will be synchronized to be refilled the same time each month.
Save time and reduce your visits to the pharmacy.
The staff at City Drug will resolve insurance issues and call your doctor for refills in advance.
We'll make all the calls.
Your prescriptions will be ready the same time each month.
No waiting. Simple and easy. The Sync RX program is free. Stop in today to sign up.
City Drug, your local hometown pharmacy in downtown Evanston.
Well, the Eagles are ready to go. We have Peden inbounding. And we're ready to get underway. 15-point lead, a long pass all the way down the court. That is Heaton with the receiving the ball. It gets knocked away out of bounds underneath their own basket. The Eagles will be inbounding it. 1:35 left. And again, knocked away. This is Peden with the shot. No good. Mahanovic with the rebound. Faced up by Thomas, excuse me. Stolen away by Peden, and the shot was no good, but we get it whistled. I think we might have an injury. I'm not sure. No. Megan Rohrer comes into the game as it looks like they're going to take Mahanovic out. Must have just stopped it for that substitution. Three-pointer. That is up by Rohrer. No good. Rebound comes down to number 20. I wish I knew who she was. She's not listed on the roster under the number 20, even in the junior varsity. So anyway, the ball was stripped away from her. She ends up fouling Kennard. Kennard will go to the foul line. And the first one's good for Kennard. 1:08 left in the contest. The lead is 14 for the Eagles. Lead is 13 for the Eagles. Peden bringing the ball down. Kicks it back out. Faith Friend going to tie it up. No, she's going to have the foul called. She's going to the foul line. Number 5, the Thomas, will be called for the foul in that little scuffle underneath the basket on the other end. Friend's first one is good. "15 points scored in the fourth quarter here by the Wranglers. Stolen away. Kennard throws it back in. Thomas picks it up. She gets it to Peden. Peden trying to take some time off the clock. 36 seconds left. And they're going to call a timeout. No, that is wrong. Whatever happened to turn the ball over, the Wranglers have it. Little too late, I think. But they'll keep trying. No good. Peden takes down the rebound. Drives into the paint, puts it up, and good. 2 points for Nicole Peden. Into the middle, that is Legursky. Puts it up, it's no good, and that's the game. Final score here in Pinedale. First game of our doubleheader has the Lady Eagles defeating the Lady Wranglers by a score of 52 to 38. That means we have boys basketball coming your way here in about 15 minutes as the boys will warm up and we'll get things going underway. The second game of our doubleheader for you tonight. A commanding victory for the Lady Eagles even without McKinley Bradshaw. And they remain undefeated in 3A basketball for this year. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, check out some of the numbers for the last game, see how they ended up, and talk a little bit about the boys and what's coming up here at Pinedale High School in Pinedale, Wyoming. You're listening to Lyman Eagle Basketball on mylocalradio.com.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
When traveling with your family, remember that everyone is happier with a good night's rest and a full belly. To make your family trip the best ever, plan to stay at the gorgeous Hilton Garden Inn Casper with spacious guest rooms, a beautiful indoor pool and hot tub, and delicious family restaurant. You'll find everything you need to have a happy family, which means a happy trip. The Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call for reservations today, 307-266-1300.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
It's the 2018 mega sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock in Evanston. Get $2,000 in bonus cash on 0% financing for 72 months on select models. Castle Rock has a huge selection to choose from at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the 2018 mega sale at Auto Farm with $2,000 in bonus cash or 0% financing for 72 months on select vehicles. Chevrolet, find new road.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
And we are back. It is between games of our doubleheader tonight. The previous game went a little bit long, so they only put 10 minutes up on the board, giving these boys 10 minutes to get their warm-up going, and then we'll get underway with our second broadcast. As we look at the unofficial stats, I show Nicole Peden with 6 points for the Eagles tonight. The leading scorer for the Eagles was McKaylee Bradshaw with 13. I had Chesney Walker with 9. Olivia Smith scoring 8. 6 apiece for Nicole Peden and for Cassidy Nilsson. 4 apiece for Cedar Air and Spring Yagi. And 2 points put up by McKinley Bradshaw. And that's unofficially what I have as scorers for the Lyman Eagles. For the Pinedale Wranglers, Tacey Kennard, she doesn't have an R in her name, Tacey Kennard with 6 points tonight unofficially. A high scorer for the Wranglers was Maggie Mahanovich with 13 points. Faith Friend had 9 points, Megan Rohrer with 6 points, and Haley Bolter with 2 points. And I have a couple of spare points somewhere in the third quarter that I didn't see who made them. I know they were made, but I didn't know who to attribute them to. So anyway, when it's all said and done, the final score 52-38 in favor of the undefeated Lyman Eagles. Up next, we have the boys. They're getting warmed up and ready to go. We'd like to thank Diamondville Collision Center in Diamondville, one of our great sponsors. They can help you by working on all vehicles, including semis, campers, and trailers. Call Terry Rogers at Diamondville Collision Center if you need help with your vehicle. 201 Sublet Avenue in Diamondville. Call 307-877-3860. 307-877-3860 for Diamondville Collision Center. Well, let's take a look at what's coming up in the future as we move past this weekend. Next week, both Lyman and Mountain View will be staying home as Riverton and Lander will come into the valley, as we plan on bringing you the Lyman-Riverton game on Friday night, a rematch of that playoff game last year, as both teams have lost some substantial players and struggling a little bit this year. But still, it's going to be a grudge match, and we're going to be there with our cameras here at mylocalradio.com. Then on Saturday night, we'll go into Mountain View for the Mountain View-Riverton game and bring you that action right here on mylocalradio.com. Like to give a shout out. Trying to get my papers organized here. Give a shout out to Colton Ellison and Dryden Mink of the wrestling squad for Lyman. Dryden at 195, he's wrestling. He's ranked number 1 in the state right now. At that weight level, or at that weight at the 3A classification, Dryden Mink is number 1 in the state. Colton Ellison ranked number 4 in his weight at 138. So congratulations to both of those boys. Have some good wrestling action still that'll take place throughout the year. Tonight they're finishing up the Rocky Mountain Rumble in Orem, Utah. Next, January 23rd, is that Tuesday or Wednesday? They are going to be hosting Big Piney in Lyman at Lyman High School, the wrestlers are. On Friday and Saturday of next week, the wrestlers will be in Riverton at the Ron Thon. Then it will be in Kimmerer for Bridgerland. Then in Rollins for a duel against Rollins. And to wrap up their year, February 8th, Mountain View will be coming into Lyman. And then the regionals and state take place the following 2 weekends, February 16th and 17th for regionals, and the 23rd and 24th for state. So that's what's going on for the Lyman wrestlers as we look ahead at some of the things. Swimmers also doing a very good job for Lyman. They've got 3 or 4 more left to go. They're at the Green River Invite today. Next Friday, they'll be at the Pinedale Quad here in Pinedale. Then on Saturday, they'll be at a Pinedale Invite. Those are the last 2 meets they have before their conference in Kemmerer, February 2nd and 3rd. State will be February 15th and 16th. And some of the boys from Lyman, I'm just going to run through a list. Hopefully I'm not going to leave anybody out, because this is a long list of Lyman swimmers that have qualified for state for some event or another. Kyler Legault, Carter Huntsman, Wynn Officer, Carson Walker, Cooper Haycock, Quinn Olgwin. List goes on and on and on. Hanson Bradshaw, Carson Walker, Kyler Legault, Cooper Haycock. Several of these have qualified in more than one event in the swimming pool. These are state qualifiers for Lyman so far. Hope I didn't miss anybody. Like I said, it was a long list and very small print, and also a little bit limited for time. But anyway, good things happening in Lyman, both in wrestling and in swimming. And in basketball, with the girls undefeated in their division, Boys struggling a little bit, but they have a chance here in Pinedale tonight. It's going to be a good matchup. We'll be back with our second game of our doubleheader in 3 minutes. You're listening to Lyman Eagle Basketball on mylocalradio.com.
It's the 2018 mega sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock in Evanston. Get $2,000 in bonus cash on 0% financing for 72 months on select models. Castle Rock has a huge selection to choose from at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the 2018 mega sale at Auto Farm with $2,000 in bonus cash or 0% financing for 72 months on select vehicles. Chevrolet, find new road.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
History from the gangsters of the past like Babyface Nelson, Pretty Boy Floyd, and Bonnie and Clyde are at the Legal Tender restaurant located inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the motel. During his FBI career, Dub worked with many other famous agents like Elliot Ness and Sam Cowley to take the criminals down. From the names on the menu to the nostalgia on the walls, notorious figures from the 1920s are all around. Come and enjoy a delicious meal surrounded by history today at the Legal Tender Restaurant, 1601 Harrison Drive, Evanston.
They really appreciate every customer at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. They understand that you have lots of options when it comes to purchasing outdoor recreation vehicles. That's why they work hard to earn your business by making sure they understand exactly what you want. They're friends with their customers. When you're happy, they're happy. If you haven't been to their store, they invite you to come visit. And if you've already one of their friends, stop in again soon and check out all of this season's gear. Cash Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on US 91.
When your doctor and pharmacist work together to create a customized medication for you, it's a powerful partnership. Medication customization is called compounding. City Drug is the only pharmacy in Southwest Wyoming that offers compounded medications for hormone replacement, pain management, veterinary, and more. City Drug, your local hometown pharmacy, working to make life better for you, your family, and your pets. At the corner of 10th and Main, Evanston. Stop in today.
What lives in your ductwork? Creepy, crawly spiders, rodents, old pet hair and dander, dust. It's a fact. Whatever's lingering in your ductwork is the same thing you're breathing in the air.
I've got great news. The professionals at Landmark Plumbing and Heating have all the equipment needed to clean out the ductwork in your house. This is Lane Bowen, owner of Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Let us help you breathe easier by cleaning out your ductwork. Call us today to schedule an appointment. 789-8793.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
We come back to the starting lineups as we see that Bodie Blumel is back into the lineup. He went down in the Mountain View game with a hurt ankle, but he has come back for the start of this game tonight. So it is Blumel, it is Turner, it is Nieder, it is Giles, and it is Turner for the Eagles. For Pinedale, number 4, Tyler Van Etten. Number 12, Blake Illoway. Number 13, Quade Saxton. Number 23, that is Joseph McCulloch. And number 31 is Isaac Loftus, the big man underneath for Pinedale. Pinedale has changed up their starting lineup. Last night, they had Gallardo, Pennick, and Gosar starting in, instead of Joseph and Saxton and Van Etten. So they've changed up their lineup significantly as we go into our game tonight. Both of these teams coming off a loss last night. And Pinedale controls the ball. Whipping it around. He's going to get a trip called against him. I think that's on Max Turner. It is Max Turner. Inbounds play comes in for the Wranglers. Stolen away. Nieder steals it away and immediately stolen back. The fast break. Quaid Saxton picks up 2 points, the first 2 points of the game, and puts Pinedale on the board. Nieder with the double team. Gets it out to Turner. Gets it across to Blumel, and they're going to call a jump ball. This should be Lyman's ball, as Pinedale controlled the tap at the start. Goes into Blumel, to Nieder. And stolen away, fast break coming down the court. Van Etten off the glass, no good. And number 31, the big man in the middle, Loftus, with the putback, no good. Rebound coming down to Alex Turner. A foul called on Pinedale, number 12, Illaway. And the Eagles are on the attack. Into the middle, that was Alex Turner, no good, and the rebound comes down. Pinedale on the attack. Van Etten, stolen away. That's Blumel, no good. Rebound comes down to Van Etten, brings it across the timeline. Give you a shot of the scoreboard there so you can see it. 2-0 in favor of the Wranglers. So we have Jet Dickerson now into the lineup, as well as Turner, Giles, Nieder, and Blumel. Dickerson almost taken away. He gets it to Nieder. Giles in low to Blumel. This is Turner driving the baseline, trying to put it up. He's going to be called for a travel. Turnover. 2-0 on mylocalradio.com scoreboard in favor of the Pinedale Wranglers. 5:55 left here in this first quarter. Going to be Wrangler ball, knocked out of bounds by down low. This is Loftus, excuse me. And he is going to be fouled in his attempt. Did not make the shot, but he will go to the line to shoot two. They're going to give Turner that foul. Second team foul for the Eagles. Loftus missed the first one. And the second one falls. 3-0 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Giles to Dickerson. Gets it back out to Nieder. They'll set their offense. Nieder goes in and misses the layup. The rebound comes down to Van Etten, who races across the timeline. Gets it over to Illaway. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Blumel, breaking up the pass. For a three, no good. Attempt by Quade Saxton, and the putback by Illoway. 2 points, Blake Illoway. This is Turner. Not calling some fouls. They're letting them play early in the game here. Except for that one. Going to call a holding against Alex Turner. That'll give him 2. 3 team fouls for the Eagles. Pinedale down low to Loftus. Loftus up and in for 2. His 3rd point of the game. Full court pressure being applied by the Pinedale Wranglers early in this game. 4:20 left here in the first quarter. Eagles get it across. This is Giles. Over to Dickerson for 3. Jet Dickerson for the first 3 points of the Lyman's game tonight. Calling him for a travel, I think. It's a turnover. Giles will take it out of bounds. And they're calling off the full court press. Pinedale backs in under the basket, and Dickerson again for 3. This one no good. Rebound comes down to Illoway, but there's a foul called against Illoway. No, Tyler Van Etten, excuse me, number 4. Van Etten with the rebound. There's Illoway with 2 points. 9-3 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard with 3:30 left in first quarter action. Dickerson being knocked out of bounds by number 13, Saxton. Eagles will maintain possession. Into Blumel. Giles for 3. No good. And it's out of bounds. I see Lucas Hansen in there for the Eagles. And some full court pressure going to be shown by the Eagles. Joseph McCullough up to Illoway. Over to Van Etten. Down low to Loftus. He's blocked, kicks it back out. They whip it around the horn. Now Loftus is open, and he misses a wide open shot, gets his own rebound, and on the putback, it will be Lucas Hansen called for a foul of over the back. This will put Loftus to the line. Isaac Loftus, he already has 3 in the game. First one is no good. 9-3 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. 3:04 left in this, the first quarter. And they're going to send McCullough to the bench and bring in Gosar for the Wranglers. Loftus with his second shot. That is good. Back to the full court pressure by the Wranglers. Eagles passing their way through it. Nieder to Kunzler, who was fouled on his layup attempt. Off of Nieder. No, they're going to say off of Loftus. A turnover, giving it back over to the Eagles. Kunzler to Nieder, back to Kunzler. Hansen. And an errant pass, throws it right to Saxton. And Saxton called for the double dribble. Turn it right back over to the Eagles.
Subbing in for Pinedale, Raven Gallardo.
Pinedale, they're going to take out Illaway and put in Gallardos. Inbound goes in to Nieder. And they stop play to bring in Blumel for Lyman. They bring in number 22, Gosar, and 23, McCulloch for Pinedale. So they'll do the inbounds pass over again. Giles knocked away by Gallardos. And end to end, 2 points. Raven Gallardo. Gallardo is very, very fast. He is good at reading the passing lanes. And when he is in the defensive mode, he can defend. Also good with three-pointers, as good as he is with the layups. This one falls down for Van Etten. Making it 14-6. Gallardo takes it away. Gets it to Saxton. Back to Gallardos, drives in, and they're going to call, I think, Blumel. Yep, Bodie Blumel gets the reach-in foul. Minute 26 left in the quarter. 14-6 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Cross court to Van Etten, to Gallardo, top of the key. Trying to get some of his teammates to move in underneath the basket, but they're just kind of standing around. There's Gallardo. Nice pass, and it put in. Raven Gallardo, 2 more points. Giles Kunzler gets fouled as McCulloch comes in underneath him as he is receiving the pass. Taken away by Kunzler. He gets it back to Nieder, brings it across the timeline. The Eagles attack. They're down by 10 with 30 seconds left here in first quarter action. Kunzler for 3. Mike Kunzler. Now 4 points here in this first quarter. This is a three-point attempt. Long off the iron. Coming down hard, that was Van Etten. Bodie Blumel got underneath him. He goes to the floor. Blumel gets called for his second foul. So Alex Turner and Bodie Blumel both with 2 fouls. 6 fouls, team fouls on the Eagles. Going to call an offensive foul there on number 23. That's McCulloch. That'll turn the ball over. Still full court pressure. And that's how it ends after 1 here in our second game of our doubleheader. It is The Wranglers 16, the Eagles 9 on mylocalradio.com scoreboard. You're listening to Lyman Eagle basketball here on mylocalradio.com.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at West Star Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit West Star Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. West Star Printing, 307-789-5202.
16-9 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. We would like to thank Randy Christofferson, physical therapist at Achieve Sports Medicine, where you get no excuses, just results. Achieve Sports Medicine. You need a physical therapist, call Randy at 747-4627 or see him at his office on Main Street in Lyman. Achieve Sports Medicine. Pinedale will bring the ball in. Started the second quarter. Ball kicked by Blumel. That'll give the ball out of bounds. So Illoway steps out, passes it into Gallardo. To Van Etten, Gallardo. Thought about the three, decided to pass it down to the corner. Van Etten down the paint. And is saying no good. The foul happened on the floor. I think they're going to call that on Dickerson. Jet Dickerson with his first foul. Team foul number 7. So this is one and, even though the foul happened on the floor, this will put the Wranglers into the bonus. Next time the Wranglers foul, the Eagles will be on the bonus. Into Nieder's hands. They bring it across the timeline. Tried to get it down low into Turner's hands, but it's slapped away. Isaac Loftus with the foul. Puts Alex Turner to the line. No good. Rebound comes down to Gosar for the Wranglers. He gets it across the timeline. Cross courts it over to Colton Hansen. Tries the shot, no good, and the rebound comes down to a jump ball. That's going to give Lyman possession. Jacob Woodland in. Has possession of the ball right now. Now Nieder. Ben drives in. Tries to take a screen from Turner and ends up kicking it back out. Quite the shot there from Blumel, and he is wrestled to the floor. This should go against Gosar. He just wrapped him up around the waist and set him on his backside. Sends Blumel to the line. Gives Gosar his second foul. Bodie gets his own rebound. Into Turner. Across the key. Nieder. Woodland to Turner, down low. They get it into Blumel. He tries to get it up and around. Turner gets the rebound. He goes up. He's blocked. They're going to call a jump ball. That block was called, and a jump ball that gives the possession arrow, gives the ball to Pinedale. So Gallardo will bring it down. Almost 2 minutes gone here in this second quarter and no score for either team.
Timeout called by Pinedale.
Pinedale tells the timeout. They're leaving them standing, a 30-second timeout. On the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, it's Pinedale 16, Lyman 9 with 6:01 left to go here in this half. Like I said, almost 2 minutes into this second quarter, and no one has scored, neither team. Reese Auto Service in Lyman, they can get all of the tires that you need, and they can work on anything that has an engine. Snow blowers, semis, farm equipment, mowers, generators. If it has an engine, they can help you with it. If it has a tire, they can find a tire for it. Reese Auto Service, 541 Highway 413 in Lyman. Second quarter action. Lyman will get the ball out. Off of the sideline. Still full court pressure. Gallegos on Nieder. These two have seen each other before. They played against each other in the Flaming Gorge Classic. And a turnover, the ball gets knocked out of bounds. It'll go over to the Wranglers. Down underneath to Gosar, and no good. Will be knocked out of bounds by Gosar. The ball will turn over to the Eagles. Beautiful pass to get it in under the basket, and that turnaround just didn't fall for Gosar. When he went for his rebound, he knocked it out of bounds, and the Eagles have it now. They're going to call Gallardo. Gallardo with his first foul, body foul, bumping Nieder with his chest as Nieder was trying to get the ball across the fine line. It puts Nieder at the foul line. This will be 1-1. First one drops, Ben Nieder. That is the first score for either team in this second period, with almost 2.5 minutes gone. A little more than 2.5 minutes gone. Second one no good. Gosar skies for it. And as he comes down, there's a foul called. Blumel Bodie picks up his third foul with 5:25 left in the second quarter. Put Gosar at the line. Danny Gosar shooting 1-1. Misses the first one. Max Turner with the rebound. And they're going to call a reach-in foul. Courtney Jensen, number 2. And off the front of the rim, the first one's no good. Jet Dickerson for his second. That one falls. He now has 4 points in the game. Drive it in, kicks it out. That is a three-pointer by Illaway. 3 points for the Wranglers. Nieder with the ball. Giles tipped away by Gallardos. Picked up by Nieder. Long three-pointer by Nieder, no good. And fighting for the rebound, we have Turner. Finally they're going to call that a jump ball. Could you believe that? Wow. It will be Lyman's possession. Giles will inbound. Goes out to Jet Dickerson. To Giles. Dickerson to Nieder. Tipped away but recovered by Nieder. This is Turner down the middle. Tries to get it to Alex, tried to wrap it around Loftus's waist. Get it to Max Turner, and it ends up going out of bounds. The turnover will give the ball back to the Wranglers. 19-11 on the scoreboard in favor of the Wranglers with 4:13 left in the first half action from Pinedale High School this evening. And it's going to be a reach over call. They're going to give it to Alex Turner. That will be his third foul. Loftus is at the line. First one falls. 9-point lead for the Wranglers. Second one falls. Wranglers backing off their full court press a little bit. At least on this possession they did. Giles for three. A little bit long. Van Etten comes down with the rebound for the Wranglers. Push it down the court. Into the corner, back out to the top. Van Etten thought about it, then he decided no. This is Illaway. Little two-pointer, no good. Rebound comes down. Foul is called. On Illaway, his third. Nope, they're only giving him two. I must have goofed up. I gave him an extra one somewhere along the line. Either way, Anson goes to the line. That's the good thing. Down by 10, Lucas Anson makes the first one. So far, the only points for the Eagles have been from the free throw line here in this second quarter. Substitutions coming in. Gallardos. Refs are trying to sort some stuff out. They're saying, okay, I guess it is Pinedale's ball. 21-13, 8-point lead for Pinedale with 3:22 left in the first half. Gallardos, fake the three. Ben Nader just rips it away. Gosar with the foul. Ben Nader just reached in and ripped that ball away when Gosar tried to take it back. He got called for the foul. Here's Nader at the line, and he makes the first one. And they missed the free throw, the second of the two. Rebound comes down to the Wranglers. Gallegos to Hansen. There's Hansen at the top. This is Van Etten. Back to Gallardo. To Hansen. They're just passing it back and forth around the horn. Now Gallardo steps across the three-point line and drops in a two-pointer. After a lot of passing, found a little hole there down on the baseline and took advantage of it. Giles for three. Gallardo with the rebound. End to end, he puts it up, no good.
Going in for Pinedale, Isaac Loftus. Timeout called by Lyman.
So Lyman calls a timeout. This will be a 30-second timeout with 2:11 left in the first half. It is Pinedale Wranglers 23, the Lyman Eagles 14. Thank you to Farrell Allman of Farmers Insurance in Lyman. Find out how much money you can save when you consolidate your coverage with Farrell Allman and Farmers Insurance. Drop in and see Farrell and visit with him today about exactly what you need. Pinedale showing a lot of different fronts here in this first half. They've done a lot of full court pressure and then they back off of it. Doing a lot of different things to mix up. Here's a three-pointer. Raven Gallardo, 3 points is good. Get you to the other end where Giles just tried a three-pointer. It was no good. Fighting for the rebound now. And Max comes up with it. Giles. Max Turner kicks it out to Dickerson quickly. Now back to Max. He does a little turnaround jumper in the paint. Anson gets the rebound. He is picks up a foul on the turnaround, but he puts in two. Lucas Anson. Joseph McCulloch called for the foul. Foul shot no good. We're at the other end of the floor. Gallegos into Loftus as he was trying to get it. Ben Nieder reached in. No, they're going to say Caden Giles picked it up.
Shooting two.
Double bonus for both teams at this point with 1:18 left in the half. Loftus hits his first one and his second one. Gives him 8 points in this game, 4 in each quarter. Dickerson comes in and Kunzler goes out for the Eagles. Cross court to Dickerson and trying to get it into Anson. It's knocked out by Loftus, but they get a foul on him. That'll give him his second as he reached across Anson's shoulder to try and knock that away. They got him over the back. Lucas Anson with the first one. It's good. 5 points all in this quarter for Anson. Let's make it 6. And he does. Lucas Hansen hitting both of those free throws. Under a minute now left in first half action. 10-point lead for the Wranglers, 28-18 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Cross court, trying to get it in low. It's knocked away, but Out high, picked up again by the Wranglers. He's still working it around. Max Turner almost got it took it away, but Wranglers come up with it. Gallardo misses the three-pointer. The rebound goes down to the Wranglers. Fighting hard, the ball goes out of bounds off of Giles. Gosar coming back in. They're going to sit Van Etten down for the Wranglers. 25.9 seconds left in the first half. Gallardo with the ball, drives into the lane, kicks it out. Illaway for three. Giles for three, a little bit short. Gallardo with the rebound. Right at the buzzer, almost, but he misses it. So as we go into halftime, it is the Wranglers 31, the Eagles 18. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back and check the scoring unofficially as I have it and find out what's going to happen in our second half of this game, the second game of our doubleheader. You're listening to Lyman Eagles basketball on mylocalradio.com.
When it comes to parts and service, don't rely on anyone other than the team at Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley. The professional mechanics and parts department team have the experience to help you with whatever you need. When you need to add a winch, get an extra belt or spark plugs, winterize, repair or replace tires, or have a rebuild, they can help. Whatever you need, gift ideas, parts, accessories, or a great mechanic, you'll find it all at Cash Honda Yamaha in between Logan and Smithfield on Highway 91.
You always wanted to take your favorite indie and local concerts and stream them to the comfort of your own headphones. Find your favorite local and indie band live on the only station dedicated to playing your songs from your favorite local and indie bands. Listen in on indie at mylocalradio.com and find your next favorite song. Warning, My Local Radio is solely responsible for you enjoying your favorite music on mylocalradio.com.
It's what we need.
Sign up now for the new Sync RX program at City Drug.
Your prescriptions will be synchronized to be refilled the same time each month.
Save time and reduce your visits to the pharmacy.
The staff at City Drug will resolve insurance issues and call your doctor for refills in advance.
We'll make all the calls.
Your prescriptions will be ready the same time each month.
No waiting. Simple and easy. The Sync RX program is free. Stop in today to sign up.
City Drug, your local hometown pharmacy in downtown Evanston.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
It's the 2018 Mega Sale going on now at Auto Farm Castle Rock in Evanston. Get $2,000 in bonus cash on 0% financing for 72 months on select models. Castle Rock has a huge selection to choose from at the guaranteed lowest prices. It's the 2018 Mega Sale at Auto Farm with $2,000 in bonus cash or 0% financing for 72 months on select vehicles. Chevrolet, find new road.
Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. We're a different kind of dealer.
When scheduling meetings and conferences in Casper, Wyoming, the best place is the Hilton Garden Inn. With beautifully decorated professional meeting rooms, full meal catering services, and a full service bar, the professional event staff at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper will make sure every detail is handled. You'll reduce the stress of organizing your next meeting or conference when you work with the professionals at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper. Call today, 307-266-1300.
Back at halftime here in Pinedale. Pinedale leading the Eagles by a score of 31-18 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. They have an auction going on for benefit. Just sold an ice cream cake for $135 here tonight. Wanted to let you know that Stotz Equipment in Preston, Idaho also likes to sponsor the Bridger Valley Sports here on mylocalradio.com. They want you to know that they have a great selection of UDOT lease returns. These are great tractors with remaining factory warranty and some great discounts. So if you want to know more, visit Stotz Equipment in Preston. You'll find them at 451 West, 800 North in Preston, Idaho. You can call them at 208-852-3660 to find out more about those lease tractors. Well, as we look at the scoring as it happened unofficially here on my scoreboard, for the Eagles, I'm showing Mike Kunzler with four points, all coming in the first quarter. The leading scorer is Lucas Anson. He picked up 6 points, all coming in the second quarter. Jet Dickerson has 4 points. Ben Nieder has 2 points, both from the foul line in the second quarter. And I have 2 unaccounted for points, but the Eagles, Lyman Eagles, sit at 18 right now at halftime. As we look at the Wranglers scoring, their top scorer, according to my unofficial results, is Blake Illoway with 10 points, 6 of those in the second quarter. 9 points scored by Raven Gallardo, 5 of those in the second quarter. I have 8 points up on the board for Isaac Loftus, the big man in the middle, 4 in each quarter. And I have 2 points apiece for Tyler Van Etten and for Quade Saxton, both of those coming in the first quarter. That all adds up to 31 points, so 31-18 is what we have on our scoreboard here at halftime at Pinedale today. Second game of the doubleheader. The first game saw the girls end up with another victory, 52-38 over the Lady Wranglers. That happened right before this game here on this stream, live from the Pinedale High School Gymnasium. So congratulations again to the girls. That victory came without McKinley Broadshaw in the lineup, as she is at her grandmother's funeral and was unable to accompany the team on this trip up to Pinedale today. Well, let's see, next week it is a homestand for both Lyman and Mountain View, as Riverton and Lander will come to town. Riverton will go up against Lyman in that grudge match over the playoff game from last year. That will happen on Friday night, and we'll have our cameras there. It says that the first game will start at 5, the girls' game. The boys' game at 7:30 Friday night in Lyman against Riverton. That's where our cameras will be. And then on Saturday, we will go over to Mountain View, and they will be hosting Riverton at Mountain View. In the meantime, Lyman will be hosting Lander on Saturday, January 27th. And I have them as early games, 2 o'clock for the varsity girls, 3:30 for the boys in Lyman next Saturday. That's what's going on as far as the upcoming week and the broadcast for mylocalradio.com. Well, 3 minutes and 20 seconds left here at halftime. We're going to take another break, and we will be back with second half action of Lyman High School basketball on mylocalradio.com.
Welcome to Chad's Automotive. How can I help you?
You know you have the best mechanic when you find yourself referring your friends to him. A large number of customers at Chad's Automotives are referrals from other satisfied customers. Chad and his team are honest and do their best for every single customer. When you think about it, if you wouldn't refer your mechanic to a friend, you're probably using the wrong mechanic. Call Chad's Automotive today. Everything from routine maintenance to major repair. 307-789-8263. That's 307-789-8263.
When you have your vehicle serviced by the experienced, certified technicians at Rocky Mountain Yeti, you'll have a legendary experience. With a comfortable customer waiting area, you can watch the big screen television or use the free Wi-Fi while you enjoy free hot waffles with ice cream. Our professional technicians work on all makes and models and handle everything from routine service to major repair. Stop in today, 100 Wasatch Road, Evanston. Visit www.yetiauto.group. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Everybody gets rock chips at one time or another in your vehicle window. From now on, anytime you get a chip in your windshield, don't think, oh booger. Instead, think T-Bar S Body Shop, home of the 1995 rock chip repair. Rock chips are fixed in minutes, and the team at T-Brass Body Shop of Evanston will come to you, or you can stop by the shop. T-Brass Body Shop, home of the 1995 rock chip repair. Call us today.
No matter what season of the year it is, when you live in our neck of the woods, you need outdoor power equipment. With quality product lines like Stihl, Toro, and Walker, Superior Rental and Sales has what you need for every season. Everything from homeowner to professional grade products. Plus, when it comes to maintenance, you're covered. Our full-time mechanic is available for tune-ups, maintenance, chain sharpening, whatever you need. Stop in today, Superior Rental and Sales, 371 Prospector Drive, here in Evanston.
Attention sports teams, coaches, athletic directors, administrators, and parents and fans of high school sports all across Wyoming. When you're in Casper, stay at the Hilton Garden Inn Casper. With spacious guest rooms, a beautiful indoor pool and hot tub, and delicious family restaurant, you'll find everything you need to have your athletes rested and ready to do their best. For all of your team and fan hotel accommodations in Casper, call 307-266-1300. The Hilton Garden Inn, Casper.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Back at it at halftime here in Pinedale, Wyoming, where the Wranglers are leading the Eagles by a score of 31-18 at an auction at halftime. And the auction went a little bit long, so they stopped the clock and extended the halftime a little bit to accommodate the auction. They auctioned off several things. I know I told you the ice cream cake went for, $125, $135. They had a couple of other items go, a pitcher and some other things, and then 3 blankets right at the end that all sold for $325 each. And that's what took the extended halftime a little bit longer. But now the teams are back out on the floor. You see them in their huddles. And just a few seconds before we're going to get this second half underway here in Pinedale tonight. We'd like to thank Bradshaw's Home and Glass in Lyman, Wyoming, where windshields, all of your auto glass, flat glass, all brands of tires, towing, heavy, medium, flat towing, used cars. They have a salvage yard. See them at Bradshaw's Home and Glass at 321 Bradshaw Street in Lyman. Teams take the floor. It's going to be Pinedale's ball to start this third quarter as they get the ball in. 31-18 the score in favor of Pinedale. And they turn the ball over. Gosar kicks it out of bounds. They're not showing the full court pressure like they did for most of the first half, at least here in the start of this second half. Giles to Nieder. This is Max Turner. Blumel and Alex Turner are down in the paint. Giles driving. Max Turner comes away with the rebound, stripped away by Gallegos. And the fast break starts. And the 2 points drop for Gallegos. No, they're going to give that to Illaway. He's going to see if he can make it a 3-point play. And he does. Blake Illaway. 3 quick points early in the third quarter. Blumel to Max Turner. He tries the shot. Blumel with the rebound. The putback no good. Kick it back out and reset. And stolen away. This is Van Etten driving down.
Layup misses, and Max Turner comes down with the rebound. He hands it to Nieder. Turner. Long pass over Blumel's head. It rolls out of bounds. It's going to be Pinedale ball. Jet Dickerson comes in. He's going to replace Max Turner. So we have Blumel, Alex Turner, Dickerson, Nieder, and Giles on the floor for the Eagles. Big guy underneath gets a beautiful pass, and Loftus drops it in for 2 more points for Pinedale. Almost stolen by Gallegos. Foul is going to be called against Raven Gallardo. That will be his second foul as I have it. That's what they're showing. Beautiful inbounds pass to Bodie. And they're going to call a jump ball on the rebound. Going to give the Eagles the possession with the possession arrow. Down low to Turner. He kicks it out to Dickerson. Dickerson driving in, tries a long shot, and it drops. Jet Dickerson for 2. That was Gosar with an attempt. Blumel with the rebound. Ben for 3. Van Etten with the rebound. Gosar brings it down. Trying to thread it into the middle, but Alex Turner steals it. The Eagles bring it back the other way. Turner at the top of the key, drives into the paint, tries to get it to Blumel. It's taken away by Gosar. He gets it ahead to Van Etten. This is 3. The attempt coming from Illoway, no good. Rebound comes down to Lyman. Nieder showing that he was going to go up, and it looked like Illoway was going to go up and try and block him. What happens is Illoway falls across the middle of his back on Nieder's shoulder, and it looks like he hurt his back a little bit. We have a timeout. Pinedale called the timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. On the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard, it's the Wranglers 36, the Eagles 20, with 4:47 left in the third quarter here in Pinedale tonight. Bridgerland CarQuest in Mountain View has reliable quality auto parts, welding supplies. They have sound systems. They have all kinds of accessories for your cars and trucks. See them, Bridgerland CarQuest at 24 Meadow Street in Mountain View, or call Scott at 786-2400. 786-2400, Bridgerland CarQuest. Lyman Eagles basketball here on MyLocalRadio.com. Eagles getting ready to inbound it after Illoway was called for his third foul. Nieder driving in, gets it down low to Turner on the baseline. This is Dickerson on the wing. Back to Dickerson. Kicks it out to Giles, over to Blumel. Dickerson for 3, and it's in and out. The rebound goes to Blumel, who puts it back in for 2. Bodie Blumel, his first 2 points of the game, coming back from an injury a couple of games ago. His presence has been felt defensive-wise, but that's his first offense of the game. Gosar to Gallardo. Gosar for three, and it drops. Gosar, Danny Gosar, his first 3 points of the game to match his 3 fouls of the game. Turner underneath, and it drops. Alex Turner. Stolen away by Giles. An ill pass. Did not work. And we turn right around and throw it out of bounds. Jeff McCulloch coming in, or Joseph McCulloch coming in for Pinedale as they slowly bring it across the timeline. Gallardo whipping it around the horn. This is Gosar. He thought about a three. Now he takes a three and drops another one. 2 in a row. Danny Gosar. 6 points in a row, just like that. Bam, bam. We have a timeout called by the Wranglers. They're going to sit down, so this is a full timeout. MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard has the Wranglers 42, the Eagles 24 with 2:53 left in third quarter action. You're listening to Lyman Eagles basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
With over 25 years of experience, it's not uncommon for Chad to be able to diagnose your vehicle's problems right away, sometimes by just listening to your engine run. If there were such a thing, Chad might even be considered the engine whisperer. Actually, the mechanics at Chad's Automotive in Evanston are just dang good mechanics. You're always treated fairly and honestly, handling everything from vehicle maintenance to major repair. Chad's Automotive in Evanston, 789-8263. Call today, 789-8263.
And we come back to to Pinedale High School, where Lyman is down by 18 points, 42-24. Bridger Valley Electric, your touch-tone energy cooperative. Bridger Valley Electric, providing power to the valley. Lyman inbounds. Nieder brings it across the timeline. Trying to get it down low to Turner. It gets knocked away. They say it came off of Turner and went out of bounds. Going to turn it over. So Gallardo will bring it across the timeline. Pinedale spreads the floor, getting it down inside, taken away by Giles on an errant pass. And Eagles attacking. Stolen by Gallardo, and he rolls it in for 2 points. Raven Gallardo, his first 2 points of this half. Errant pass down inside. Gosar picks it up. Long pass to Gallardo. Bounce pass. Beautiful assist. Nice pass. Half-court bounce pass in the traffic. There's Alex with a shot, no good. Rebound comes down to McCulloch. He gives it to Gosar, brings it across the timeline. Gallardo driving, makes it through, makes it right through the team. Puts in 2 more on a fast break or a layup, excuse me. Alex Turner. They're going to wave it off, say no good. Going to call Alex for the foul.
Offensive foul called on Lyman, number 20.
That will be
Turner setting in for Lyman.
I have him for 4 fouls. They only have 1 up on the board. But they sat him down. Turner sits down. Max Turner comes in for him. Gosar in the paint to Gallardo.
Gallardo one bounce. Gallardo's making some moves, showing his offensive prowess. Chase Richards now in the lineup for the Eagles. Gallardo again looking to drive. Now he kicks it back out. Cross court, down low. This is Gosar. No good. Gallardo with the rebound. He goes in. No travel called. He gets the pass off to McCulloch. McCulloch puts it in and gets the foul drawn against him. See who this foul goes against. It's going against Jet Dickerson. That's his second. I thought Gallardo traveled before he made that pass, but the refs didn't see that. Out of bounds. Ball will go to the Eagles. 21 seconds left in third quarter, 53-24. Pinedale up. Giles handling the ball to Dickerson for three. No good. Gallardos rips down the rebound, takes it out of the hands of Blumel. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. And a long three-point shot put up by Gosar, no good. So at the end of three, it is Wranglers 53, the Eagles 24 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. We'll be back in a moment with fourth quarter action for you. You're listening to Lyman Eagles basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today, 307-789-2677.
And Lyman being outscored in that third quarter by a score of 19-6. That puts Pinedale up 53-24 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard as we get ready to get the fourth quarter underway. We'll remind you that Scott's Auto Body and Glass at 125 Reese Road, they can replace your windshield, but before you need that, they might be able to repair that chip. So anytime you get a chip or need windshield help, call Scott's Auto Body and Glass at 125 Reese Road in Lyman. Pinedale inbounds to start this quarter, according to the possession arrow. That's Van Etten and Blumel with the rebound. Hands it to Nieder. We have Nieder, Dickerson, Blumel, Alex Turner with 4 fouls, and Giles on the floor right now for Lyman. And it's stolen away and taken down. It's going to be an offensive foul. No, they're calling this on Dickerson. Gosar, the attempt, no good. Turner with the rebound.
Giles down to Turner on the baseline. His heel steps on the end line and a turnover. Gallegos cross court to Gosar. Tries to drive in on Blumel. Instead, he passes it into Van Etten, who kicks it back out to Gallardo. Gallardo has it. He's driving again. This time, no score. Alex Turner with the rebound. Blumel, 2 points for Bodie. Start off the scoring here in the fourth quarter. I didn't see what happened, but I did see that they turned the ball back over to Lyman. They will get the ball underneath their own basket. Blumel in the paint, gets his own rebound, no good. And Giles hits it in to Gosar. Gosar takes it down the court for the Wranglers. Gosar for three, no good. Long rebound out to Gallardo. Gallardo drives, kicks it out to Gosar. Down low to Loftus. Loftus, no good. Couldn't get it over the top of Alex Turner. And Giles with the rebound. 4-3, Dickerson. Lyman has called a timeout. It is a full timeout. We'll take one with him. MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard has the Wranglers 53, the Eagles at 29 with 5:26 left in this contest. You're listening to Lyman Eagle basketball here on MyLocalRadio.com.
If you've struggled to get a vehicle because of some bumps in your credit, then come to the all-new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group. We have over 20 different lenders ready to help you reestablish your credit with a quality new or pre-owned vehicle. Good credit, bad credit, bankruptcy? Let the new Rocky Mountain Yeti Auto Group try to help you. Call our credit hotline today and ask for Jeff or Dave to get pre-approved for your next vehicle. Call 307-789-3151 today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Benedict's Market and True Value in Mountain View, serving friends and neighbors since 1938 and supporting Bridge Valley students and their success for generations. It's Benedict's Market and True Value. Getting back out on the court, both of these teams with 5:26 left in this game. 53-29, the only 5 points that have been scored in this fourth quarter have been by the Lyman Eagles. Full court pressure being applied. Wranglers break it, get it into their own court. Gosar crossed to Hansen. Hansen kicks it out to Illaway. Back to Hansen. Down low to Gosar. That should be offensive. Yes, they're calling Gosar on the offensive charge. He dropped his shoulder and just smashed, I think it was Dickerson, to the ground. Give the ball back to the Eagles. Here's Giles driving in, little 5-6 footer, gets his own rebound, no good. That's Turner with the rebound. That's who they're, somebody fouled him as he tried to put it back. They're going to call Loftus for the foul. Alex Turner at the line. First one is good. Second one is good.
Nothing but net. Eagles showing pressure. Wranglers passing their way through it, and they're going to call Giles for a reach in here. Caden Giles with his second. It's the 5th team foul. It will be a non-scoring foul. That's Gosar with the ball. Knocked away by Blumel and out of bounds by Blumel. It'll turn back to the Wranglers. Again, Blumel touches it away from Gosar, but Gosar picks it back up. Down low to Loftus, and a foul is going to be called. It's going to be on Turner or Nieder. They're going to give it to Nieder. That is Ben's first foul. No, well, they haven't posted it up on the board yet. I only have him for one. 6th team foul. Ball comes in to Pinedale. Gosar, 3-point attempt is long. They're going to get Giles with a pushing in the back, I think. That's what it looks like. Caden's 3rd foul.
Timeout called by Pinedale.
Pinedale calls a timeout. Looks like it's going to be a full one. So on our mylocalradio.com scoreboard, it's 53-31 so far in the 4th quarter. Lyman Eagles, the only team to score with 4:12 left to go in this game. Live from Pinedale High School on mylocalradio.com.
Your vehicle represents one of the major investments you'll make in your lifetime. If you have an accident, large or small, take care of your investment with a professional team that understands the value of your vehicle. T-Bar Body Shop has been repairing and restoring vehicles to just like new condition for over 7 years. Don't trust your investment to just anyone. Let T-Bar fix your car. T-Bar Body Shop, stop in today for a free estimate. 515 County Road.
Cobolo Auto Farm Service has Branson Tractors, clearly the best choice, committing quality control and superior products to every customer. It is Cobolo Auto Farm Service in Mountain View at 80 Reese Road. Colton Hansen to the line. And there is the very first point of the 4th quarter for the Pinedale Wranglers. Number 2, nothing but net. Have Nieder double teamed out in the corner. He gets it away to Dickerson. Out to Blumel, driving into the paint. Up over Loftus, misses, gets his own rebound. Foul called down low. This is going to go against, it looks like, Blake Illaway. That is his 4th foul. That happened away from the ball down in the paint. The official on the far side of the court saw it. Out of bounds under their own basket. Kunzler inbounds, out to the top to Nieder. Over to Kunzler. Kunzler for a 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Gosar, who takes it end to end and then pulls it back out at the last minute. Tried to draw one on Blumel, didn't work. Shot no good. Gallardos comes back in. As
The Eagles put it in play. Kunzler to Nieder, to Blumel, to the basket, no good, and the rebound comes down to Van Etten. And a quick transition down. The ball goes in to Loftus as he goes into the paint. Another beautiful shot and 2 more points for Isaac Loftus. Nieder on the steal, can't get it to fall. Lardo knocked away. Nieder on the fast break, driving it up. Tries to get it across to Kunzler, gets it back, puts it up, no good, and Van Etten comes down with the rebound. They're going to call Bradshaw. Oh. Braxton Bradshaw, number 3, into the lineup. He's the one that got the foul.
Going into the game for Pinedale, Raymond Keaton.
So who do we have? We have Blumel, we have Braxton Bradshaw, we have Anson, we have Nieder, and we have Dickerson into the lineup for the Eagles. We have Van Etten at the line. Ball goes down, out of bounds, goes off the hands of
Joey McCullough.
Get the camera down here where it's supposed to be. Bradshaw off the glass. Pinedale with the rebound. Number 44 is Doug Rada at the foul line. He misses the first one. Nieder for 2, good. Just pulls back and launches about a 10-footer, drops in 2. This is Redmond. Redmond with 2 for Pinedale. Dickerson for 3. Referees slowing things down as Lyman calls a full timeout with 1:25 to go in this contest. It is the Wranglers 60, the Eagles 36 on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. You're listening to Lyman Eagle basketball on MyLocalRadio.com.
With a fresh salad bar featuring many different types of salads, soup, and a baked potato bar, there's something for everyone at the Legal Tender restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn in Evanston, Wyoming. The Legal Tender got its name from owner Jack Dub Mills, a retired FBI agent. Dub interviewed many notorious gangsters like Benjamin Bugsy Siegel. The restaurant is full of original photography and history you won't find anywhere else. Come in today, the Legal Tender Restaurant, 1601 Harrison Drive, Evanston, Wyoming.
First Bank in Mountain View for all of your banking needs, serving individuals, farm and ranch, business customers, and they can help you. First Bank in Mountain View. So the Wranglers will be bringing the ball down. A lot of substitutions have come in with 24-point lead for the Wranglers. Minute 17 left in the game. That was McCulloch missing that one. Rebound goes back to the Wranglers. Saxton. This is number 24. His name is Redmond. And it's an over and back. Nieder picks it up, goes down for the layup, and he'll get fouled as he puts it down. Ben Nieder with 2 more points. He'll see if he can make it 3 as he heads to the line. .2 seconds left. No good. Rebound comes down to Rada. Hansen across the timeline. He gets it to Saxton. This is Redmond driving. Reverse layup for Redmond. He has 4 points. Shot misses. They're back on the attack to the Pinedale basket. 23 seconds. No good for Rada. Nieder bringing it back down, coast to coast. Off the glass, no good. Comes down to McCulloch. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3. Just letting them play. As we have a final 62-38 in favor of the Lyman, or in favor of the Pinedale Wranglers. And it looks like the third quarter was where everything really went haywire. First quarter, there was a 9-16 lead for the Wranglers, but coming out of the halftime, 31-18, all of a sudden only 6 points scored by the Eagles in that third quarter, and a whopping 19 scored by the Pinedale Wranglers, and that really is what tore the game wide open. The Wranglers were outscored in the fourth quarter by a score of 14-8, but still not nearly enough, as the final score on the MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard is 62-38 in favor of the Pinedale Wranglers. So that's going to wrap up our broadcast. Don't forget, next Friday night we will be at Lyman High School. We'll be bringing you the Riverton-Lyman game, a rematch, a grudge match from the playoff game last year. And then on Saturday, we are going to be in Mountain View to bring you the Mountain View Riverton game. And Saturday, Lyman will go up against Lyman will go up against Lander, is what I'm trying to say, in some action Saturday afternoon. That game will be in Lander. So everybody coming out and support your Eagles. And let's have some fun next weekend. This presentation of Bridger Valley basketball on MyLocalRadio.com has been brought to you by these supporting businesses: Rocky Mountain Yeti Group, Wyoming Dental Specialties, West Star Printing, Chad's Automotive, Rocky Mountain Signs, Plains Tire, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. Now, the proceedings have been wholly owned in production of Old West Media Incorporated, no portion of which can be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned right holder. Our executive producer is Val Cook. We thank our office manager, Kayleen Anderson, sales manager, Julie Burley, along with the KNYN sports director, voice of the Evanston Red Devils, Jake Hibbard, and the KADQ sports director, voice of the Rich High Rebels, Ryan Steinekert. Our website manager is Sean Hendo, and production assistants Kate Bolander and AJ Lamb. We thank you, our watchers and listeners, and the biggest thanks of all to our sponsors. Make sure you let them know that you appreciate these broadcasts so we can keep bringing them to you. We invite you to visit
mylocalradio.com for archived games and for other fun information and things to do. Thank you again for joining us on this presentation of Bridger Valley Sports right here on mylocalradio.com. Have a great weekend and a good week. We'll talk to you next Friday live from our microphones on My Local Radio.